I was taught something very important as a kid. If you don't have anything nice to say, maybe don't say anything at all. And there's a few politicians on the telly the last couple of days that seem to have forgot that very simple thing. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me again. You know, the mainstream media can see red. They can see the red mist and they're going for it, hammer and tongs, trying to create as much division and animosity among the right of politics as possible. And you know what? They're succeeding. And the reason is all of the key players are allowing it to happen. It really is making me sick. You've got people on the mainstream kicking off, you've got people on YouTube kicking off, and meanwhile nobody's coming to their senses, and it's all over one man. Yes, Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson, as everyone knows, is in prison. He's in a prison he shouldn't be in, and he's in a situation he shouldn't be in for what he was convicted of. And, you know, in this case, contempt of court. He shouldn't be in the situation he's in. Like it or not, he admitted. He pleaded guilty to contempt of court, and he finds himself where he is. He's where he is because he's Tommy Robinson. No two ways about it. The whole situation sucks. It shouldn't be happening to him or anybody else in that position. He should be out. I mean, Elon Musk referred to him as a political prisoner. Correct. But that being said, the media have worked out that the relationship between Tommy and reform, or lack thereof, is very divisive. Have a look at this clip here.
Well, that's the whole point about free speech, is that, you know, someone like Elon Musk, who's promoting free speech around the world, he's very involved in UK business, and that's why he wants to get involved in UK politics. And, you know, quite understandably, he's saying lots of questions need to be asked.
Yes. But are you asking yourself the question as to whether Tommy Robinson should be in jail or not?
I didn't need to ask myself the question, because on your show previously, Camilla, I've made it very clear that we have nothing to do with Mr. Robinson. He is a convicted criminal in jail. We are a serious political party who is trying to reform the way this country is run so that it's run properly, managed properly, governed properly. And that's why we're hopefully going to win the next general election.
So Richard Tice, yet again, has put his oversized foot right in his mouth, and he's doubled down on the apparent reform hatred of Tommy Robinson and said they don't want anything to do with a convicted criminal. If you didn't hear that the first time, rewind it. That's what was said. They don't want anything to do with a convicted criminal. Now, Camilla, being the wily journalist she is, thought she'd double down on it. And have a listen to Richard Tice's response now.
Mr. Tice.
I've no idea. I'm not interested in Mr. Yaxley Lemon or Robinson or a convicted criminal. I'm interested.
We don't want anything to do with Mr. Robinson, Mr. Yaxley Lennon, or a convicted criminal. He's been found in contempt of court and imprisoned. Contempt of court is actually a civil matter. Now, if it was me, if it was you, or if it was anybody else, we'd just get a fine, a slap on the wrist, and sent on our merry way. But because it's Tommy Robinson, no, let's sling him inside. And as for nobody listens to or nobody is interested in Yaxley Lennon or Tommy Robinson, you know, in the contemptuous way that Mr. Tice explains it, you should look at this picture here. This is one of the latest pictures from one of the rallies where everyone gathered in support of what Tommy Robinson was trying to do. Hundreds of thousands turn out to these things. Hundreds of thousands. I'm probably going to pop to the next one and see what's going on. You very dangerously underestimate the level of support for Tommy Robinson within the country, and also how many of these people will support you in turn. And when you demonise somebody that a lot of people look up to, you really are playing a very silly game. Now, reform in their current situation, as I said in videos yesterday, is the best chance we currently have of fixing things. And if they're continued to be demonised and pulled apart and torn around with, then we have got very big problems, and this whole idea of reforming our politics is going to be kicked further down the road. The media know this, so they're trying to sow division. Now, if Reform have a press person or somebody that tells them what they should say and what they shouldn't say, I would instruct every one of them, and that's Farage included, to shut the fuck up, because none of this is doing any good. What you need to do is to clearly say to them, we know where Tommy Robinson is. We have nothing to comment about Tommy Robinson. We've never met the guy. How can we possibly comment? All words to that effect. Don't give them what they want. Otherwise, you're setting the calls back years, and you're doing a bloody good job of it as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, have a look at these videos. I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.